Hey guys, sorry, little throat there. Yeah. I'm today's video. I'm gonna read a book. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done one since I read the Beware the Snowman, which was Jesus Christ, that was a long time ago. Well, not long time ago, but still long enough. Anyway, the book I'm reading today is very simple, so hopefully I can get through this fast because I didn't want to accidentally end up like the Where the Snowman video where I had to sit there for an hour and a half just to read this one book. Anyway, what book am I reading today? Well, considering you already know my interest at this point, what the very first fandom I was in, and if you already know the channel by this point, is Scooby-Doo. But this time is Scooby-Doo, Who Are You? I might make a separate video on this little adventure, which is actually 3 books. I only have the first one for right now because I don't know where you get the other 2. This is made by Hallmark, by the way. As you can see by the back, you can see right there, Hallmark. The same people who made those green cars that spawned Care Bears and anyway. It also came with a talking Scooby that reads along with the CD. Yeah, for some reason, there's a CD that has a guy reading the book with sound effects, and whenever the sound effect goes off, Scooby will react to the book or the story at hand. Sadly, I don't have the battery for it right now, so I can't use it for this video. But if I ever do find battery to make it work, hopefully we'll make a separate video on that entirely. Right now, I just want to read the regular book you get with the plushie and the CD. It says Scooby-Doo book 1, Scooby-Doo, Who Are You? By Andy Dabra. I can't even say that name right. This is an interactive storybook. As you read this book aloud, Scooby-Doo responds, like I just said earlier. On the back it says, with each book I say more. For more information and see the edition titles, visit us on our website at hallmark.com/storybuddy. I don't know if they still make these, like different franchises, but for all I know, that this is probably the only series they've done with the interactive story. I could be wrong. I had to look at that later, but right now, let's get into this, shall we? Let's see. Okay, let me just switch the camera. Sorry, it's really hard to. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, okay. So the first part said a gift for me from Proctor, and it says from my mom, Tammy Eaton. On Valentine's Day 2014, as you can see right here. I know you can't read it really well. There we go. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's the instructions for how to use the buddy. How to use your interactive story buddy. Number 1, activate your story buddy by pressing the on and off button on the ear. Let's see. Number 2, read the story aloud in a quiet place. Speak in a clear voice when you see the highlighted phrases. Number 3, listen to your story buddy respond with several different phrases throughout the book. Clarify and speed of reading affect the way Scooby responds. He may not always respond to young children. Watch for even more interactive story buddy characters for more information. Yeah, the same thing I did earlier, but as far as I know, they only did 3 books, all based off of Scooby. Anyway, book 1, Scooby-Doo, Who Are You? Whew. I'll show you pictures after I finish the page. Anyway, it was a beautiful spring day in Coolsville. The Mr. Ink Gang had just arrived at the annual pet adoption party in Coolville Park. There were dogs, cats, there were birds and hamsters. There was even a goldfish in little bowls. In the middle of it all, a chief was grilling hamburger for lunch. Yum. Sorry, I had to put it like this so you can actually see my face talking. My eyes will be at the page, but sometimes I'll look up at the camera. You know me. Anyway, Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy each got a burger for lunch. Shaggy was extra hungry, so he bought 2. But just when they opened their mouth to take a bite, they heard a loud noise. Yeah, here's the. There we go. Ah! It's fucking very hard to hold sometimes. Oh, come on, why is it? Let's see. Jinkies! What was that? Asked Selma. The gang put down their burger to peek around the corner, but there was nothing there. When they walked back when they walked back toward their lunch, Shaggy's burger was gone. Well, it couldn't just disappear, Selma said. Maybe there's a burger bandit. Or a ghost, said Daphne. Zoinks, cried Shaggy. He didn't like ghosts, especially ghosts that stole people's lunch. Well, gang, said Fred, it looks like we got a mystery to solve. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I need to show you the picture thing. Ah! This bucket's very hard to... Ah! Here's page page, I guess, 3 maybe? Page 4. As you can see, you can guess who that is, who that shadow is in the background. Wait. Okay, let's see here. Fred, Velma, and Daphne all split up to look for the mysterious burger bandit. Shaggy stayed to finish his lunch. He kept his eyes wide open as he unwrapped his last burger. He slowly opened his mouth to take a big bite and... Yeah, you can see the tail, which you can guess who that is at this point. Chomp! Shaggy went nose to nose with a big brown dog. You might be the burger bandit, Shaggy chuckled, patting the dog between his long, pointy ears. The dog smiled and licked Shaggy's face. Are you still hungry? Shaggy asked his new friend. I know I am. The dog's tummy began to rumble. I'm trying to go as slow as I can, but sometimes it's hard to do that. Oh, oops. I forgot the second time to show the picture. God dang. Okay. Yeah. Finally, we get to see Scooby-Doo in this book. Only took I don't know what page I'm on, but you get my point. 2 more burgers, please. Shaggy called to the chef. The man handed Shaggy a bag of burgers and a box of dog treats. These are for you, and these are for your 4-legged friend, he said. Wow, thanks, said Shaggy. They're called Scooby Snack dog treats, said the chef. Dogs will just do about anything for them. Really? Said Shaggy, reaching into the box. The big brown dog's face lit up when he saw Shaggy holding up a delicious Scooby snack. Sit, said Shaggy. I love how it says hamburgers, $1.50, cheeseburgers, $1.75, veggie burger, $1.50, French fries, $1, and fountain soda, $1. Yeah, here's the picture if you're wondering. Yeah, some of the text is backwards, so you can't really see it. Wait, did I miss the page? Oh, here we go. The big brown dog zoomed behind the tent with a zoom. Then zoomed back with a folding chair. He quickly unfolded and then he sat down. Wow, said Shaggy. I've never seen a dog sit like that. A crowd began to form around Shaggy and the amazing big brown dog. The audience cheered loudly. Ha! Yep. Shaggy gave the Scooby snack to his new friend. I wonder what other tricks he can do, Shaggy thought to himself. Shake hands, he said as he held another treat. The big brown dog went to each person in the crowd and shook their hands with his big brown paw. Again, the audience cheered loudly. Oh yeah, so the picture, sorry. This is one of the interesting Scooby-Doo book I read in a while, considering how old this book is. I really don't know how. I don't think it really says how old it is, but Jesus. Soon, Fred, Daphne, and Velma saw the big crowd, and they saw that Shaggy and the big brown dog were right in the middle. Looks like a burger bandit wasn't a ghost after all, giggled Daphne. Ghost? Said Shaggy. What? I'm not a ghost, said the big brown dog. Jinkies, he spoke, Velma said. Everyone gasped. The gang was amazed. That's how the reader said it when I listened to the CD as a kid. There we go. I don't want to damage this book, but it's hard to. Okay, anyway. Zoinks! Said Shaggy. That was amazing. Do it again. But the big brown dog just looked at him. Wait, I know, said Shaggy, grabbing the box of dog treats and pulling one out. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Oh yeah, before I turn the page, here's the pictures. Whew. It's a lot easier than the other book I read last time. Anyway. Ranky Raggy, the dog said, gobbling up the yummy snack. Like, wow, said Shaggy. This is a dog for me. He does like you, said the woman from the adoption agency. But having a dog is a big responsibility. You have to take him for walks, give him baths, and feed him. And believe me, this dog can eat a lot. That's okay, said Shaggy. I can eat a lot too. Shaggy didn't mind doing a little after work because he knew this dog was special. Yeah, that's how I'll put it. Special, not like he made so many series and so many movies. Wait, did I show the other page? I think I did. Oh no, I did. Sorry. Anyway, here's this page. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're almost to the end. The gang smiled as they watched Shaggy adopt his new friend. Does he have a name? Daphne asked. Well, he does love these snacks, Shaggy patted the dog between his ears. How about we call him Scooby-Doo? Here's the page again. The dog jumped up and wrapped his big front paws around Shaggy's shoulders. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! He seems to like it. And everyone, especially Shaggy, was happy to see such a great new friend. Everyone in the crowd smiled as they watched Scooby lick Shaggy's face. The audience cheered loudly. The four friends hugged the newest member of their mystery-solving gang and said, Scooby-Doo, we love you. And that's the end. It said, oh, and at least this is one page where it says, if you enjoyed reading with Scooby, we'd love to hear from you. Yeah, I highly doubt that considering how old the book is. So that was Scooby-Doo, Who Are You? I'd say for being a home art book, costing around like what, $10 at the least. This is a pretty good book. Yes, it's not like gonna challenge your mind like Wizard of Oz, Harry Potter. But for a Scooby fan, especially a young Scooby fan like myself when I got this, I feel like this is a very good gift for a Scooby-Doo fan, especially if you can get the buddy part to work, which I couldn't sadly for this video because yeah. So that was Scooby-Doo, Who Are You? Anyway, so if you want me to read more Scooby-Doo books or any other books, or at least one that I can read and not have to take an hour to read, leave it in the comments below. If you have anything for me to react, whether it be Nostalgia Critic videos, JonTron, Dead Meat, even the last episode I'm missing of the Major Digital Circus, let me know down in the comment below. Yes, I know my video don't get a lot of views. I understand that at this point, considering I changed my name a lot on this channel. So I understand why I don't. It's just I've lost the shuffle of other amazing creators and amazing people like Dead Meat, the other ones Al, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Daco. The list goes on. But the reason why I make these videos, and I know I don't say this a lot, because, you know, my back hurts at the time, so I had to stop the camera before I lose my feeling in my spine. But I want to say this. Thanks to those people who do subscribe and do try to watch my videos whenever I try to record these. I know I'm not perfect. I mean, half of the video on my channel are clips from old movies, or movies from this year or next year. And I understand that. But I'm trying to improve wherever I can. Yes, I'll post some random clip or something like that from a movie I like. But that's few and far between at this point. If I really loved it, then that probably would happen. But to shorten things up, I appreciate anyone who watches this video, or any video I made for that matter, because sometimes CapCut's not my friend a lot of the time, because whenever I try to do one of these videos, it either goes wrong, I skip a line, or I don't have enough reaction to do anything. I mean, for crying out loud, the last video I did with the James Bond reveal trailer for that new game, First Light, and I went off script. Yes, I know that sounds crazy at this point. You're saying, oh, you don't have a script to begin with. Yeah, I understand that. But, that was the first time that I ever went off anything. Because usually I usually try to make enough emotions where I can understand what I'm doing. But with the First Light trailer reaction, that was a lot more crazier than I ever expected. I know I didn't get a lot of views, I understand that at this point, because I'm kind of used to it. But, other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and hopefully I get to continue making this. I highly doubt it, but we'll just see. Guess I'll check you guys later. Bye.
Remember to smash that subscribe button.